Hello, team. Welcome to another pre-Rift tier list. I'm looking to, probably finish up this tier list today. Some of you know that I've been busy with, IRL work and stuff, interviews and whatnot. But yeah, so let's just cover the rest of the cards today. Not going to, and just highlight some of the strong cards. And yeah, let's just jump into it. So real quick, cards I think that you're probably looking to play or whatever amount you have, you're going to play. 5 cloth armor, great card. 1 card reaction, amazing, right? And then frigid touch, amazing card. 5 points. So you're going to play this, whatever amount of it you have, you're probably looking to play this. If you're touching blue in your deck, it's just very versatile, right? Combat trick, high quality. Uh Frostcoat Cub. You're again very good. It's so versatile. It's a 3 mana 3/3 with additional effect. It's a 2 carding one. You're looking to play this, if you're touching blue and you pull this, you're looking to. And then Pondering Pearl, of course, one of the best cards in this game, the blue set, and yeah, and then I guess Wage of Pain is also pretty good, and I think the rest of the cards are very, very situational. Especially when it comes to Israel, Jace, comes to Rumble. Um, some of the stuff are just okay. For example, this. So, but yeah, these are the cards I'd be looking for in blue. Of course, once again, if you have other stuff, you have synergy like Mac or like arm gear with Orn and stuff. Blue Orn very very reliant on gear even more than the other Orn, and then a lot of these cards, Ezreal, right? A little bit scary. Like when you're ahead, it's good. It's a one harder card, but when you're behind, it's tough to break board. So yeah, that's about it for the mines, and let's just jump into the body stuff. Okay, so we're here to review the body part of the cards. Again, something. Oh, just gonna talk about cards that's pretty good. Again, right? So, we got Doran's Blade, very standard, very good equipment that will work with a lot of people. And then we have Punch First, right? Some people will say this is a very high cost, but I think Punch First is one of a very, very strong card because it gives +5. It's so much stats that if you're able to take out multiple units with Punch First, you just instantly win. And I think you have to be ready to recycle your runes in these kind of scenario. You can't be afraid. I think this card is amazing. Yordo Explore is also pretty good. You trigger once, it's very nice. And then Hex Drinker, okay. Deflect, nice, good. Uh, then Warmogs, Warmogs again, something very good. 1 mana affects. You get a buff. The buff is really nice, and then yeah, it's 1 mana for 2 Might of Difference, which is really huge when it comes to value. And then we have first time in a long while, but battle roll above. All right, we got the 10-point cards, and that is for our boy Auction. There, right? 4 mana for a 4/4, and you can abduct, you can steal equipments from people. That's just huge in the Spiritforged meta. Very crazy, very crazy. I don't think I need to go into too much detail on how crazy it is, but Akshan, amazing card. Fiora, situational. Uh, Lu- Lucian, very good. Almost is, if you can, if you can, if you pull Lucian or you get the Lucian deck set, right? Amazing, amazing card. You get it, you return it, right? Especially with the Lucian trial deck, I think this is just probably one of the best pre-constructed that you can get. And then Trinity Force, actually not bad. I think it's a great catch, like probably one of the few catch-up mechanic that's really reliable and just stack on one battlefield. Um, yeah, I think Triforce is great. Um, if not A or S, right? Sometimes, again, for the most part, you're playing for value, but again, if you're, they'll have a hard time. Especially depends on the matchup. They'll have a hard time breaking your board. It's I guess it's not an automatic S, but it's a pretty high A, and then again, I think Yone is I will put it at S just because everybody always gets it. And conquering it's a threat, right? Just by putting a have there, have it on as a threat, you force your opponent to spread out their units. So just the fact that it's a very strong effect that can win you a game. You can put it in your champion side, and by just having that as a threat is just a crazy thing. So yeah, and then again, I think Wrath cards are a little bit situational. Bone Shiver, a little bit too high cost, but if you trigger it, great. Yeah, that's it for the body part, and then we'll jump into the purple color. Okay, get to the chaos portion right away. Called shot. I think this is a great card. AS. You basically at end game, you basically get to look at your deck for free. You're looking to find answers, and it doesn't really matter if you blow up your runes. So card is pretty amazing. Of course, depending on your deck complex, but purple just got a lot of good cards. And then next we got Doran's Ring. I think Doran's Ring is fine. It's 1 mana. It's stay, right? And then this card, the fan card, this card is again amazing. It's just purple got some a lot of good cards. Can really just again, right? Having this on your board, especially with set 2, not too much spells that can deal with stuff. This card is just a pretty much a fight or flight, but better. So yeah, great card. Um, as we move along, something notable: Boots of Swiftness. It's pretty good. The ganking can you can just win off ganking. Change the dynamic. Call, it's okay. Mid. Hard bargain. Not too much spell in this format. Not something I'd be looking to play. Windsinger, not going to be useful from a tempo perspective. Edge of Night, crazy good card, right? Crazy good card. You can just, like do it, make it a hidden. The fact that this is a hidden is very crazy, right? Don't have to really talk about too much about that. And then Fizz, depends on your deck. Very versatile. Can play spells for free, which is again really crazy, right? So again, I think Fizz is pretty wonderful. I really just sucks. Moving on. Okay. One of the most broken card in the chaos stuff. Well, that doesn't matter. Okay. The chaos, we have Switcheroo, one of the best trick spells in the entire set too, right? So pretty amazing. Um Downfall, terrible. It's not gonna be useful. It's not even that useful in constructed unless you're playing like the Rasa and stuff. Vex, uh okay. Nothing notable. Draven, I think, depending on your deck, this card can be very crazy. Um yeah, just put it at 8. Ezreal, another crazy card. Basically, get to draw one for free. You draw one for free. You're basically drawing one for the cost of, you know, drawing one basically for the cost of one purple, right? It's just and you can, if you have no cards in your hand to draw this, it's just a crazy card. Even without the additional effect, it's a crazy card. Lost Right, another crazy card. Lots of value, lots of good end game. So again, I'm not saying some of the rest of the cards are bad, but we're pretty much used to we're looking in the stat line, and then if the effect fits you. But these are the very notable cards in this set for Chaos, and then yeah, lots of good card in Chaos. No surprise, because Chaos is just a good color. All right, and then let's move on to the final color after this. All right, let's finish up the tier list with the body part. Band of Strength is just kind of bad. Back to back and back to back is not great. Garbage. Moving on. Um, the 2 costs. Honest Broker. Such a good card. Honest Broker. This is A, B, C, E. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is just free. And then moving on. BF Sword. Big numbers. Very good. And then Blood Money. And playable. Situation playable. But you have to draw it early, which is not something I like, but considered playable. Drag Under. Card, not order, not too much combo, bunch of solid card to play. Death Grip, don't really want to kill your own guys in this, but again, it is an option to consider. Glass Mixologist, it's pretty good. Just another solid card. 5/5 with crazy value. Vanguard Armor is too slow unless you have Jace, which then is a 2-card combo. We'll just leave it at that. Rek'Sai, I think it's a pretty good card. You basically get card for free most of the time. You're just able to play it. Great respect for Rek'Sai. Granada's useless. Scissors pretty useless. Soraka, kind of, moving on to or some of the other stuff. Order card does have really good high end game, high cost stuff like some of the other colors would not be able to have a 9 my unit. 8 return to 9 play a gold. If you don't have higher end stuff, this is your big boss monster. This one too. Under Titan, right? It's pretty pretty good. Another boss unit. Shinzao, if the conditions fulfilled, it's good. Azir, amazing card. 4 mana with Accelerate, something that you're not gonna be able to have a lot in this set. Blade of Rune King, too slow. Quariana Vereza, oh, crazy card. I think I would add another row above. A boom. It is. It's basically the Watcher of this set. Accelerate. It's 9 might, right? And it's good when there's nothing to take over too. You can accelerate this into an empty battlefield. So just a crazy good card for the value he brings. And this is like an ideal boss monster you want back. A Fiora, pretty useless unless you can pull multiple and gears, or sorry, signature spells. So signature spells, as long as you have 2 of the color, you get it. Relentless Pursue is, okay. Spinning Axe, great. Void Rush, great. The signature gears for Ornn, a little bit sus. Counter Strike, pretty good. Defiant Dance, this is another triple S tier card. It's just Smokescreen on cracked. Arise, this is okay. Better with Azir. If you don't have Azir, it's not as good. Card is sus. Repulse is amazing. Yeah, 4 or 5 point card, but I think that's it for video. I think I covered all the pretty important card to know, and then obviously, I think that's what matters. But yeah, I think that's for everything, and I was able to cover everything. Sorry I had to squeeze everything into one video, since I don't know if I was going to be able to finish this, as I was getting pretty busy. But hopefully this is the series of video was helpful for people that is going to play in the pre-riff, and let me know if you guys are able to get some packs. And yeah, I'll probably participate in 2 or 3 myself. I think even if you don't win, just participating is good enough reward. But I always like opening packs. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a good day.